Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So I've let the game run for several cycles here, basically getting the base back to being a bit more stable. We had kind of gotten a little off kilter, just trying to build our stuff in space. So it's good to, let things kind of settle back down and such. Couple of things I've done that are minor but important. So I pulled the compost out of here and put it up here. I put two more compost heaps in too because we simply weren't keeping up with the amount of polluted dirt we're producing. I've managed to get some of the other stuff cleaned up. In addition to that, I got our Weezeworts in here. I actually had just enough from the printing pod to get all of these in, so I put a little pip in here. I set this area up to basically pump all the hydrogen that escapes back in while filtering out everything else and dumping it into the base, which I think actually got rid of that little bubble of oxygen we had in here. Oh, there's a little bit of carbon dioxide in there, though, so that's still a thing. 20 grams, though. Wow. That's such a tiny amount. Must have been one of the duplicates exhaling. But as you can see, like a little tiny bit of the hydrogen ended up making it out into the base, but it's not that big a deal. It goes all the way to the top where, it wasn't going to be much of an issue. So we got those in there. Obviously, they haven't really had time to do much cooling yet. This pip will eventually die. It's fine. We're going to go ahead and undo these door permissions, set it to lock, and I will cancel the last of the sweeping. I did take the opportunity to sweep up a bunch of the stuff that was in there. It was mostly aluminum. That is pretty much ready to go. We're overflowing with water. We got to do something with water. Speaking of got to do something with water, I have started to set up, or at least plan out, this little guy right here. So what this guy is, why... Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, you are just not displaying that you have the water. That's weird. Anyway, what this is here, this rail, I am going to be shipping the regolith that drops down here, which there's a lot of it, through this rail. This is hopefully going to end up cooling the regolith a certain amount, and then, basically producing steam, getting that running, etc. We actually need, hang on, we need a liquid vent. We'll set you to 1. All of these are currently priority 1. So we're going to need a liquid vent. We'll put you right there. We'll put you there. That'll do. We will want to get the... yeah, this is going to be fine doing it this way. I'll put you guys like so. And I will just run you like that. That should be sufficient. We will put in some of these. Go like that. There we are. Obviously we aren't going to want that done yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say disable all of these buildings. These are a higher priority than than the pipes getting built, so hopefully it'll get done first. We'll look at the priorities, see these are 5, those are 1s. Alright. I'll just have to remember to adjust priorities as I adjust the other priorities. So, that is going to heat the stuff up, go into the steam engines. It will come out as pure water, cooler than the steam, but we're going to run it down here through a pair of thermo aqua tuners, which I've set to be made out of steel. This is not set up to be bypassed. So if there's not enough power or whatever, the water isn't going to go anywhere. It's just going to sit and wait to be cooled. So this will come through there. I'm thinking that what I might do is set it up to be cooled to a certain extent. But I'm cooling the water that comes out of here down. This is going to automatically purify the polluted water, by the by. And I theoretically could do it with salt and stuff, too. So, basically, any place where I have, like, any type of water, actually, because I could do it with regular water. There's no reason not to. Um, I can just dump it in here. It'll get heat up, turn into steam, and come out and get cooled. I think I'm going to set up a loop so that it cools a correct amount. Yeah, I might do that. Let's actually go ahead and set that up. We're just going to need some tiles. We can set you up right like that. We can say, come over. Where is it? There's the gas one. Where's... Oh, right next to it, the liquid one. You go ahead, come right there. I am going to say our pipes. Which pipes are these? These are... Yeah, these are the insulated, so I'll continue with insulated on those. You go ahead, come up here. And then you will come out here. And before you go to where you are supposed to go to, we shall... Where is my... There's my liquid shutoff. I will have... Invert that, please. A liquid shutoff. And we should have... Liquid pipe thermosensor. Boom. That way, I'll be able to say what temperature I want it to. It'll go through the cooling loop enough times to cool, because there should be enough space, because this only outputs so far. And we will want just that little bit of insulated pipe to connect back in there. And there we go. That should do it. Now, where's this water going? I haven't set this up yet. This is going to produce me the oxygen and hydrogen. I'm going to set up an electrolyzer up here. So that is going to be that. That is not the thing I want. I want to do this. So I extended this out, you can see. So hopefully this will be able to block enough of that this won't get damaged. A little sniffly. Sorry about that. All right. So that is where we are on that. We're probably going to need a couple of ladders here. Okay, you can't go there, but that's fine. Okay. That is looking pretty good. I still have to set up the rest of this system, but I believe... Yeah, I'm out of the iron ore that I want to use for this, which is okay, because as I burn down the rust into oxygen, it gets turned into more iron. I should be able to do that. We'll leave that be for the moment. All right. So we get things running. Let's get things running. Excellent. All right. So duplicates are waking up. They're doing their thing. Hopefully somebody's going to go throw that switch. There we go. Bam. Now I could have just left it with no access, but I feel a little safer with it being locked. Oh, no, it looks like that little bubble of oxygen is in here still. Oh, well. Can't get them all. I was kind of hoping that it would, blurp out as the door opened at one point. But that is fine. How are we doing up here? We have 6 of 6, 6 of 6. We have a whole bunch of eggs going. Our kill calories are a little low at the moment, but that's because we apparently don't have any barbecue right now. Oh, they're working on the barbecue right now. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Barbecue. Getting done. Cooking up that barbecue. Excellent. All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? How's my temperatures looking? Yeah, that is not looking that great. I should probably turn this on. Is my thing running again? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. It is, in fact, overstuffed. All right. So, let's go ahead and enable that and enable that. We will get all 3 of these running. And we will get that area cooled right back down. Is somebody going to go get that one? You could have got that one. You were right next to it. But no. Apparently not. Come on, yellow alert, guys. Somebody? Anybody? You going to go get that? There we go. I swear, I don't understand how duplicates work some days. Alright. Now, this one up here, obviously this is going to be a more normal cooling loop. It is going to, be self-sustaining. We'll just have to feed a little bit of water into it at the beginning. And of course, we're going to have to put drywall behind all of this so nothing escapes into space. But this does mean that we will be starting out with vacuums, so that is good. I will have to pump some gas of some sort in here. Maybe that's what I'll do with my initial hydrogen. Combat. Oh, I must have set that one to be killed. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I'll probably end up piping some hydrogen in here for the cooling, because... Oh, well, that's something I could have done with this as well. I could run it through to help keep that cool. Hmm. Yeah, we'll worry about that a little bit. So if I set this to a sufficiently low temperature, then it'll hopefully help keep this nice and cool. Yeah, let's do that. So let's look at our thing here. So we're gonna have to have a few spots here where it is liquid bridge. And yeah, we'll go that way. So we're gonna need... Let's go right along the bottom here. So that is going to need bridges. We are then going to want radiant pipe. Yeah, we'll use iron. And we'll go right there. We'll join there. And we will run right along the bottom here. We'll go one further out. And then we will have our insulated... Oop, come on. Oh, it did the thing. Look at this. There we go. I thought they fixed that. Apparently not. Right, where was I? I was grabbing insulated pipe, bringing it up this way, and over to that. We can then bring it back out here, where it will go to its final destination. We'll probably have to put in a few more ladders just to be able to reach some of this stuff. That's okay. We will also wind up, I believe, going with some more tile right across there. Then we can have our little electrolyzer room. Yeah, that works. That should work. Okay. We are still all at priority 1? Yes. Alright, so let's go ahead and set you guys to 8s. Get those turned off, and then I can bump up the priority on some of this other stuff once that's done. So let's go super speed. And then once all the main structure here, or at least the majority of the main structure here, let's actually, hang on. You... Let's go ahead and... What is with the combat? Oh, hey, look at this. It's running. Yeah, there we go. Now it's all clear. It works fine when there's power. That's the thing. And this will produce some more power for us, too. That's the other thing. Speaking of, I'm actually going to have to put the power cables in, too. I haven't done any of that. You are going to need... Oh, no. How am I going to get power into you? Well, it won't matter when it goes to the vacuum of space. So, if I can cancel just buildings, I'll cancel that one. I will put in a heavy watt join plate. We're going to want it probably steel. No, we can do gold. Gold should be enough. We'll put that one in there. We'll have one in there. I'm not going to do that yet. But we are going to need some heavy watt cable. I guess I'm using gold since I'm out of iron. You will come over this way. Stop there. You will come up like so. You will go to these generators. I guess I'm out of gold. Aluminum will probably do. Let's go ahead and just get you... No, you can't run through that. Connect you in there. Alright, that will work. So the reason this is going to work is because it doesn't matter if heat gets exchanged between the two heat chambers. That'll be fine. And this is going to have vacuum on the outside, so heat getting out that way isn't really a thing. It's vacuum, so that'll be fine. Good, good, and good. All right, let's go ahead and set some priorities a little bit higher. Let's set to 7s. That, that, and that. Let's get most of that built. Actually, hang on. That one is supposed to be a 1. We'll leave that like that. We'll get those built first. And we are going to super speed this. I think I was on super speed. And of course, it's the end of the cycle, so nobody's doing anything. Why did I make this hole up here? Was there something I was going to do? Probably. Oh, right, I need to run power up there and such for the thing that's going to move the regolith. Right. I am also going to have to figure out where I'm going to put said regolith. Combat. Why? What is this? I don't know what is going on here. We got meat. Everything's going fine. Alright, everything seems to be going fine. We're running this. This is all going fine. How's our temperatures looking? Finally starting to cool back down. That's good. I hear this guy go off. Let's go ahead and look at that real quick. Another wart seed? Yes, please. I'll take that. Seeing as I now have my initial wart room full, let's actually take a look at that. It's been a little bit. Yeah, it's not doing anything fast, that's for sure. That's because this, at least these two here seem to keep sucking up and moving the oxygen and the carbon dioxide that got in there. Yeah, look at this. Alright, so 102, 103. Yeah, I don't know how well those are working. I know they tweaked them a little bit, but I'm just kind of doing that. If I can get that down low enough, I can run some pipes through there and use it to cool some of the rest of the base. It'll be nice. Alright, so is anybody going to come do this stuff? Why are you overheating? Why are you overheating? Entombed. Oh, you've got... Could we, Priority 9 that, please? Somebody? Please? Unbury that? Oh, come on. There we go. Now let's sweep some of this stuff up. Now that's going to continue doing its little overheat thing until it gets repaired enough that the temperature goes down. You are at... What is your temperature at? What is your temperature at? Is there a way for... Wow, that's really hot. 279 degrees. Yeah, and you're taking iron to fix? Yeah, we'll just leave you for the time being. If you break, whatever. I don't think anything will happen. I don't think it spills or anything if it breaks. So is anybody going to come get this? Anybody at all? No? Just me? Tell you what, I'm going to get this much built, and I will come back. I will actually make a break here. I will see you once I've got this built. Alright, I am back. We are about halfway through cycle 999. I figured, being able to cycle 1,000 is probably an important stepping stone here. So I've added in some more storage here just because I'm trying to sweep up some of this stuff. I forgot to sweep that out before I closed it. It doesn't matter too much, it just means I don't get those resources. I'm trying to sweep all this stuff up. I've got most of this built, as you can see. Enough that I think it is time to go ahead and start working on the next segment. So let's see. We are going to need some more tile. So we've got that coming up. We're probably going to feed it into some electrolyzers. We will go ahead and go just like that. Let's do that. And that. That'll probably be enough for a single electrolyzer. And I can always add more if I feel the need. We're going to put some airflow tiles in here. And I think that should be about enough. We are going to want some gas pumps, probably there and there, and we'll put one there. And then we're going to want some regular old tiles just to kind of close that in. There we go. And we will want, of course, the electrolyzer. Right there. And we are going to need to be able to feed some of this stuff in. So up we come, right over here, into the electrolyzer. Bam. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure these are all set to priority 1, which of course they are not. We will want to get these guys back to priority 7, like so. Alright. And of course we're going to have to put drywall and stuff in, but I've been kind of doing that as I go. You can see I got it in on the ones down there. What else? What else? That's probably going to be enough for that. Let's go ahead and get some of our pipes here. Let's set this to 1 just so we don't have major issues. Alright, you come up like so. You are going to head straight out. You are going to head out like that. You go ahead to come this way. Here we are. Okay, so I'm going to need some filters. I could do this another way. This is the easiest way, and I'm right next to a large amount of power, so I don't see any reason to not just go ahead and do it this way. So we got you. You're going to need to go that way. And what else? I guess you'll go that way. Alright. So we're going to go... We're going to filter out hydrogen. And that will be our hydrogen lines, like so. We will gas bridge. Let's see. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Let's see. We want... Few... No, we need to go over. So we'll bring you down there. You down there. We will actually cancel that one. We will bring our pipe in like so. There we go. And then you... Actually, hang on. I might go the different way with this. Where is my base stuff? I need a gas reservoir for the moment. Yeah, your in is there, so we're going to do that. And we're going to actually cancel that one. We're going to bring this in the other direction. That way. And it keeps closing that stuff out on me. No, not liquid. Gas. Gas. Like so. Alright, that is going to be the initial thing there. I'm going to have some stuff set up here for this. We'll get to that when we get to that. That'll probably be alright. So I'm going to pump... This is going to be the hydrogen. I'm going to store the hydrogen mostly for the moment. I am going to dump some of it into here so that we have a good medium for cooling. I, of course, am going to have to get the rest of that built first, but that's not that big a deal. Now, oxygen, on the other hand, we are going to need another line. All right, so we have oxygen. What are we doing with our oxygen? Well, that's the thing. We're going to come over here with both of those lines, and this line as well. That I'm going to have to jump over there. Other direction. There we go. Alright, so we have 3 what should be oxygen lines. Now this one will be the one with the least amount of oxygen. This one is going to go directly into that pipe, which will come directly up there. This will also kind of cool some of this stuff along the way, because I'm not going to bother changing the pipes out. It'll be fine. Actually, you know what? Let's change the pipes out. Let's just say put normal pipes in to there, and then this one, deconstruct. Alright. Now, other pipes. Where are other pipes going to go? Well, we need to get a couple of things here. I would like to be able to... Can I deconstruct this? Can I say deconstruct that chair? No, that does not look like that is going to deconstruct the chair. Can I say... Not buildings. Not background buildings. How about... Can I... Sorry, buildings, no, but not background. Alright, we cannot seem to deconstruct any of the stuff in here, which is disappointing because I wanted to set up some stuff in here. I can probably still work around most of the stuff here, but it'll be fine. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring both of these. Now, these should basically be picking up half packets, basically packets that are half the size of what can be carried. So combining them shouldn't be a big issue if I only do it with the two. But what I would like is to fill this area up with some oxygen. So let's get just a normal vent about here. So if we do that, you are going to be there, I'll bring you up over here, and we will join the two of you right there. So there's that. We are going to need, I just want a normal gas vent. And here's what I'm going to do about overflow. Because this is going to basically be producing... the purpose here is to use the water more so than it is to actually do anything useful. So I'm going to bring this right over here and have a second gas vent. Bam. So what this will do is it'll prioritize the first vent, get this area filled up, and then any extra oxygen it gets will go out this way. The one that gets the least amount of oxygen will actually be filling the telescope. And I will have to figure something out to do with the hydrogen afterwards. Now, this might eventually all end up going into powering the rocket, but for the time being, I might end up putting down just a more normal, hydrogen generator, something of that nature. Over here. Now, this tile I have to keep clear, but I do need something from automation. Or from shipping, actually. Shipping. We need an auto sweeper. Auto sweeper right there. Yes, steel. Steel looks good. Alright, so we're going to auto sweep. We are going to have a shipping conveyor loader right there. And then, I don't know where I'm putting my line yet, but we got this. Could I... Alright, let's see. Where is my thing here? There's my line. So let's go ahead and run you there. That is my line in. Here is my line out. I'm not sure where I'm putting it yet, but I will put it somewhere. You know what? Let's run it through here. Do I want to run it through there? I don't know. I kind of need to run it someplace, though. Let's see. I don't like that. Let's not do that. So what I kind of want to do is put it over here in the end. Because what I'm kind of thinking is, even though I'm cooling it, I'm going to end up heating it back up. I think I want to use the rocket exhaust to heat back up the Regolith to turn it into igneous. You basically turn it into magma, allow it to cool back into igneous rock. That part of the system, however, is not going to be ready for a while. So I think for the interim, I'll move it over here, like, maybe to, like, right here. Let's put it right here. So that means we're going to want our conveyor rail to come, basically, we'll just put it, like, right there. I don't want it to interact with any of those buildings, though. So let's kind of do it right along there. And like that, which means we will need to build some more ladder. We will build a little bit of ladder up, that's fine. And probably like 1, 2 more like that. There we go. Okay, and then we just need the thing that will dump it out. Conveyor chute. There we are. Bam. Okay. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to get this built in between episodes, including the remaining few tiles that I'm going to have to put along the edges here and all the drywall. We will fire it up next time. But that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.